Hello and welcome to the Sponsor Hut YouTube channel, and welcome to the Kendleshire Golf Club in South Gloucestershire on this lovely sunny autumn morning. I'm here to speak to Dawn Ward, who's the CEO of the Kendleshire Kids Foundation, so she can tell us more about the foundation, what they do, what Sponsor Hut can help them with, and what the sponsors can help them with, and what you can get in return. So stick around, watch the video to find out more about how you can help. So hi Dawn, thanks for having us here at the Kendleshire. Can you tell us a little bit more about the Kendleshire Kids Foundation?
Yes, so we've now been running for about 4 years. We've been a charity for the last couple of years, and we're all about helping vulnerable young people who have suffered from adverse childhood experiences or trauma, and that could be for a variety of reasons. That might be family circumstances, difficulties with school, or many other factors.
So what exactly do you do with the kids when they get here?
So essentially we are looking after their mental health, but we're using golf as the mechanism. Thus our strapline is Golf for Good, so this comes under the Sport for Good umbrella. So they're learning golf skills and obviously being monitored on their progression with golf, but likewise we are looking at their well-being and just looking at all avenues of things that can support them with that in moving forward to make lives better for them.
Have you unearthed the next Tiger Woods yet?
Not yet, but we have got a few that are showing some really good signs of improvement in golf skills, and mainly those who haven't played before.
Exactly. So have most of them ever had any experience?
No, we've had one in our whole time who has actually been a golfer as such with a handicap, but everybody else might have done adventure golf or crazy golf, this kind of thing, but most have not had experience, and they're all enjoying it.
Excellent. So where does the funding come for the charity?
So various sources. We raise money ourselves here, so either things that we do ourselves or our very generous captains at the club, so that's the ladies, men's and junior captains all raise funds for us at varying levels. They have a choice of charities, and some of them being kind enough to do that, but we also have external funding, so private corporations, the local authority, some of the community grants that are available around South Gloucester and Bristol, and we've got a bid writer who obviously helps us with trying to secure that funding.
So when it comes to sponsorships, what kind of things can sponsors help you with? I mean, what do you have, packages, or do you have golf days, that kind of stuff?
So we do have various golf days. Our junior captain organises a golf day every year, and that's part of our sort of junior section at the club, working completely separate from the foundation, of course, but we do help with that, and we have a lot of companies who come forward to sponsor things like the holes, sponsor things that are happening on the day, prizes, raffle prizes, auction prizes, prizes for the actual competition, all those sorts of things. But in terms of our own, we're looking at a very big corporate golf day ourselves, and that will be offering actual packages out to companies who can support us in various ways, and from that obviously that there will be benefits for them moving forward, in terms of marketing, promoting them, using social media, our newsletters, obviously as partners and supporters for us.
Yeah, so thinking about what they would get in return, the kind of exposure, I imagine sponsoring a hole, the Kendleshire is going to get loads of members, and certainly on golf days there's going to be quite a few people through that, and then recipients of newsletters. What about the social media side of things? Would you sort of share their details out on those?
Yes, so they will be on the social media platforms, that's Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. They will be regularly supported through that, as I say, on our newsletters, and obviously on the sponsored holes. In terms of that corporate day, taking the biggest sponsorship package would mean that they'll get that sponsored hole for a whole year.
Oh, excellent.
So that the exposure on that will be tens of thousands of people going through the course.
Yeah.
So the exposure will be huge for them.
And what we've got 27 holes here at the Kendleshire, haven't we?
Holes,
so there's 27 sponsors you can have and
absolutely
get them out there. I mean, it's a wonderful place. So
yes.
When the kids are here, is it like going to Disneyland almost? I mean, I can't imagine it's an environment they're used to. So how do you help with that?
Not. So in most cases, the perception of a golf club is somewhere where they probably would never have gone. They see it as something quite elite, and golf, generally can still be considered in many areas as an elite sport. So they feel very privileged that they come. They love the clubhouse. They love the fact they can sit and eat food.
Good food as well.
Good food, and how welcoming it is here, because not all golf clubs are as welcome as we are. You've got very traditional values still in a lot of clubs. They are very relaxed here. They love the facilities for practice here. Most of them have not been out on the course a great deal. You might have seen the odd hole. They've been to our sort of zone area. So it's just building them up, because obviously you want them to have a pleasant experience when they actually go out there and play on the course. But essentially just this green open space, just to be here for sort of 4 hours. is wonderful.
And they get coaching from PGA professionals, is that right?
PGA professionals, yeah. Emma Brown and Tom Gillespie are our two coaches here. So they are basically running through a program as they would with any other group of people that they do. So it's nothing specifically for us. It's just, they're treating them like they would anybody else that they're teaching. So they're getting the very best tuition.
Are there any other charities like this associated with golf clubs, or is this unique? Or
it is very unique. When we very first thought about this, one of our trustees said that we are definitely the first, he believed, in the world as golf for good. There are a lot of things that say golf for good, and that's obviously because golf is a good mental health sport. But in terms of what we're doing as a charity, the actual mentoring, the actual the golf skills is this combined thing, and looking at onward progression for these young people as well, the whole support package. He says he's never seen anything like that.
Excellent. So what is it about Sponsor Hut that appealed to you to become a client?
Well, obviously, when we first met, you mentioned the fact that it was a very simple way of getting our message out there, and the benefits of the packages that you offered, and that could be something very short term or could be something long term. And obviously, in terms of a special event like our golf day, perhaps, to have that long range marketing, we felt would be very beneficial.
Excellent. Thank you for watching. If you want to find out more, head to sponsorhut.com and register for free.